When this one got going, the nerves were evident as it took a while for both teams to settle down and get to the business of scoring. J.J. Edwards Carricito taking matters into his hands with a steal and drive to get proceedings underway. And underway it went as Caden Chase then responds for the Pacers all the way from downtown. The Kern George outfit showing good ball movement here for Carricito to finish with a layup. The Pacers defense also showed that they came to play as Nakobe Ince stops his opposite number on the backboard. However, the CKG squad were more switched on. Carricito getting another steal to send Josiah John Alexander on his way for two more. Scoring was at a premium for the Pacers. Reagan Howard working his way through the traffic for two. He will see his team trailing by 5 by the end of the first period. 14-9 CKG Elite at the end of 1. In the second period, CKG would steady their control of the match. Carricito penetrating for a couple more. The Game 1 Maloney Pacers yet to show up as the men in black convert another miss into points on the other end. Chase firing in another big three to keep the Pacers in touching distance. But by the time halftime rolled around, they were still trailing, now by 8 points. 25-17, CKG Elite at the midway point. In the third, CKG Elites continued to grow their lead without much resistance from the Maloney Pacers. Carricito unchallenged on the baseline for two. Then he would show up soon after to drain one from behind the arc. He had a game-high 21 points in the match. 42-29 CKG Elite at the end of 3. With elimination staring Maloney Pacers dead in the face, someone had to do something different. Jovan Baker getting a 3-ball to fall. However, his teammates were having serious problems holding on to the rock as they were plagued with turnovers. This sequence resulting in 2 more for the men in black. As time progressed, this was a description of the type of game Maloney Pacers were having. Another turnover, followed by points on the other end. And the CKG supporters were loving every moment of it. By the time the full-time whistle sounded, the Pacers had no solution to the problem and went down and out, 58-42 to CKG Elite. Kern George and his men on to the final, where they would meet Spartans TT. Chiwale Bartholomew, TTT Sport.